Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Widener News. I'm your host, Samira Allen.
And I'm your co-host, Mitchell Mackesy.
Tonight at 6:08 p.m. in the University Center, Room F, come turn up the pink with the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated to discuss breast cancer awareness with guest speaker Tandi D. Shields.
If you're interested in becoming a member of Greek Life, be sure to check out Meet the Greeks. The event will be on Thursday, October 24th, and will be held by FSL from 5:30 to 8 on Memorial Field.
The Widener Partnership Charter School has appointed a new principal. Roy T. Wilson will oversee day-to-day operations of the K-8 grade school. He has 20 years of experience in education, including as Assistant Superintendent of Trenton Public Schools. Let's head over to Sunny with our Widener Sports Update.
Well, thanks, Samir. The Widener men's soccer team challenged the number 14 nationally ranked Lycoming in a chilly bout on Saturday night, but fell short with a final score of 2-1. Kevin McKenna scored the lone Widener goal in the 81st minute from an assist from Adam Bailey. The men's team falls to 6 wins, 7 losses, and a draw, but continues conference play on the road at Alvernia on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Also on the losing side of the spectrum is the football team, who lost their annual homecoming game to conference rival Stevenson Mustangs 20-6. Larry Eimer's 2 field goals capped the Widener offensive. However, running back Chris Randall posted his second triple-digit rushing day of the season. Randall finished the game with 26 carries for 129 yards. The Pride are headed into a bye week, but return to action to host Alvernia on October the 27th with kickoff scheduled for 1:07 p.m. The Widener women's soccer team picked up its third conference win of the season on Saturday with a huge 3-1 victory over Lycoming. Amanda Roberts posted her first 2 goals of the season, while Alyssa Dionisio struck early with a goal at the 6-minute mark, adding to the dub. They return to action tonight at Alvernia at 7 p.m. The field hockey team added a victory to the win column and did so in dominating fashion. They conquered Hood with a final score of 7-0, and Sam Skona found the back of the net 4 times of her 6 shots on goal, while Jessie Schlosser added 2 goals of her own, and Gianna Perna also scored an insurance goal to give the Pride the win. This was the second game in the row where the defense allowed 0 shots on goal, and the field hockey team travels to Arcadia next as they look to further improve upon their 7-5 record. Well, as we head over to Philly sports news, the Eagles finally look like the Eagles again with a big division win in Week 6 action on Thursday Night Football. Despite an extraordinary performance by former Penn State running back Saquon Barkley, who posted 130 yards against the Birds, once his 278-yard performance with 3 touchdowns would help the Eagles seal the 30-13 win to improve their record to 3-3. Flyers action is heating back up as they take on the Panthers from the Sunshine State on home ice tonight, with face-off scheduled for 7 p.m. And finally, the Sixers start their season tonight at the historic TD Garden in an NBA playoff rematch against the Boston Celtics. Markelle Fultz was listed as a starter for the game, and the 76ers look to continue their successes from last season. Well, that's all for this week's Widener Sports Update. My name is Sonny Fimple. Now back to Mitch and Samir with more news. Guys?
Thanks, Sonny. Linda Kearley Gilbert has been appointed the new Vice President for Administration and Finance. Gilbert will be responsible for analyzing the financial results of academic and administrative functions. She will start her new position on November 12th.
Harvard University is being brought to court for alleged intentional rejection of Asian American students in favor of students from other racial backgrounds. The trial is expected to last 3 weeks. U.S. District Court Judge Allison D. Burroughs now currently presides over the case.
President Trump and First Lady Melania are visiting Florida to view damage from Hurricane Michael. The president met with first responders and praised the response to the devastation. With winds reaching 155 miles per hour and storm surges reaching 15 feet, Hurricane Michael was the most powerful storm on record to ever hit Florida. Now for a look at the weather in Chester, here's Kyra Jones.
Hello and welcome to Widener Weather. I'm Kyra Jones. Fall temperatures are officially here, so break out those jackets and boots. Wednesday will be mostly sunny and windy with a high of 60 degrees. Thursday is sunny as well with a high of 51 degrees. The weekend has some sun and rain with Friday a high of 58 with some sun and Saturday a high of 60 with showers. Sunday is a perfect 10 with a high of 51 degrees and sun. On Monday the sun continues with a high of 52 degrees. Well, that is all I have for you this week on Widener Weather. Now back to more news with Samira and Mitch.
Thanks, Kyra. Racist flyers have been showing up on lawns in the Cherry Hill, New Jersey area. It is possible that these acts are associated with the KKK. It has been reported to the Cherry Hill police and is still being investigated.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are expecting their first child. Kensington Palace confirmed the story on Monday. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expecting the baby in the spring after marrying in May of 2018.
Widener's homecoming week was definitely a success. Congratulations to our new homecoming king, Jeremiah McFarland, and Queen, Teresa Tran. That's all we have this week on Widener News. I'm your host, Samira Allen.
And I'm your co-host, Mitchell Mackesy. Thanks for joining us this week, and we hope you enjoy your fall break.